Oh, can I not have any donuts?
No, they're all mine.
Oh, that's so mean. I don't know. Oh, hello everyone. I'm Farmer Sim,
And I'm Mrs. Sim Gamer.
and welcome back everybody to our multiplayer series here on Court Farms. How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah,
Enjoying
I
your
am
donuts?
good. Yeah, they're all mine today.
Oh.
Closing the door. The guy hasn't even turned up for work yet.
Oh, I don't know. Just can't get the staff, can you? Can't get the staff.
Can't get the staff these days, but we're ready.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
Absolutely.
September 2.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to getting back on here with you, mate. We've got a lot of work to get done today, haven't we? We've got a few empty fields. We've got some field prep to do and a bit of drilling to do as well, haven't we?
We absolutely do. It's a busy day ahead, and I think I've got a lot of gratitude to share to you because you also finished off the silage for the corn as well.
Oh.
Thank you so much for getting that done.
Oh, you're very welcome, mate. It's no problem at all. I quite enjoyed it, actually. There's, yeah, should we go and show everybody our massive pile of silage before we crack on?
Let's do that.
Let's go and see...
Let's get run over in the process.
I know, yeah. Lunatics on the road round here, I tell you.
I know. And that's just you.
Hey, I'm on foot. I'm on foot. Hey, we've got a busy campsite as well, Mrs. SG. We've got a few more campers over there. I'm sure a few more tents have appeared on there.
I think they have, you know.
Yeah.
It's good money, that.
It is. It really is. That's, hey, it looks...
But this is... Sorry, buddy?
No, I was just saying they look quite substantial tents as well, those things do. Quite big.
They look like tents I could potentially put up with.
Potentially put up. Did you see what you did there?
Potentially put
Potentially put up. Oh, I'm here all day, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It wouldn't be a episode of me and you if you didn't have at least 10 dad jokes.
Oh, yeah, turbo dad jokes.
I know.
I tell you what.
But look at this.
I know, it's not telling me how many litres are in it, though.
I also could not see. So let's go and have a look in our... I'm hoping in our stock saving it will tell us.
Oh, go on then. You go have a look. See, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere like 300,000 something. I'm sure that was a number that I've got in my mind.
You are correct, my friend.
Oh, am I?
327,253 litres of chaff.
Goodness me.
So, yeah.
All three of my brain cells have combined together to make one powerful brain cell. It's working this morning.
Look at this. I know.
Yeah.
I've unfortunately wrangled you in on a Saturday morning, haven't I?
Ah, well, it is what it is, mate. You're a busy lass. You've had a lot going on this last week, mate. So, to all our viewers, I suppose we can just humbly offer a very polite and quick apology that I think this is going to be coming out on Sunday as opposed to Saturday this week. But it's all good.
It is.
It's all good.
I apologise, everybody. That is.
Oh, stop it!
Is my fault.
Stop it. But yeah. Here we are. This did take a while. I must admit, I enjoyed doing it, and I did purchase this silage leveling thingy majiggery down here to help me along my way with my big twin wheel tractor, and it's quite neat as well. I must admit, I'm quite proud of the neatness of it. I couldn't do anything with this corner.
Sometimes that happens. It just gets. This will probably still stay chaff when we pull it out, but
yeah. No, it should be all right.
I'll tell you what we could do. We could do with a belt system.
Yes, I've done that before. It's a very good idea. Yeah, just have one just sat here and then you just pull up underneath it and it auto unloads it. It's a pretty good idea, that.
For 300,000 litres, I will not volunteer myself to do that by bucket. It's just not going to happen.
No, that's a good idea, that.
I need to go wash my hair that day. I think you're going to have to do it.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, as long as I get some donuts to fuel me in the morning, Mrs. Mean Green.
Okay.
All right.
You can have the donuts.
Right, what's on the job cards today, Mrs. SG? What are we doing?
So I am going to take the class and the Bredel and go lime all of our fields.
Spread some lime.
And I think you are going to get starting drilling, aren't you?
I think I am, yes. I'm going to follow you. The first thing I'm going to do very quickly is grab one of the smaller tractors, hook up the scanner thing, because I forgot to scan field 7 over there somewhere, so I need to go and get the precision farming data for that field sorted out. And then I shall follow you, although I'm pretty sure you're going to be finished a long time before me. But yes, I will Where am I going? I need a smaller tractor. Yeah. So,
Perfect.
it's going to be the
Okay,
little
well, what
Massey, I think.
I will do. I could start liming. I
Go.
won't lime field 7. Actually, do you know what? I think that field is already limed.
Is it?
Looking in the distance. It's white.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
just going to start on the first field. I'm going to go straight on to where we had the potatoes.
No problem at all.
Look how small this spread is in comparison to that little one.
There we go.
So we have been suggested to use GPS. So maybe at some point when we have a little bit more time, we should install that mod and give that a go.
Yes, I very much like the idea of that. I've got it here. It is on in my mod folder. I suppose that would be that's going to be another lesson, though, isn't it? I wouldn't expect you to. I wouldn't expect to put the mod into the game and then expect you to suddenly know what to do with it, because it involves a little bit of a lesson. And you had your first course play lesson the other day, didn't you, mate?
I did. It was great fun. I now know how to set up a course.
Yeah, I know. It was good fun, that.
You're a very good teacher.
Well, let's not go too far.
You are. You are. I learnt that within an hour. Easy.
Well, yeah, it's
Drive, like you say, it's going to be a whole different ball game, but
yes. Oh, we have actually got auto drive installed. I've put the forgive me, I'm trying to do two things at once. I installed my auto drive course from my other court farm save into this one. So if you press, I think is it Alt and 0? Yeah, the left Alt button and 0 on your keypad, the right hand side keypad, it'll bring up the auto drive box on the right hand side, which has got the all the destinations and stuff in it.
oh, nice.
Yeah, but that's a whole new lesson. I don't expect you to know what to do with that at all. But yeah.
Well, we do have a slight problem here.
Do we?
We have extremely thirsty fields.
Ah! Oh, do we? Oh, goodness me, are we going to have to purchase some more lime?
And when I say some, I mean a lot. I'm not even halfway through this tiny potato field.
Yeah.
And I'm under 50%.
Goodness me, what's the capacity of that? That's got a decent capacity, hasn't it?
Huge capacity.
I take it you've got the automatic application rate on in the precision farming. Goodness me.
Yeah,
Okay.
checked. Yeah, deactivate automatic application rate. I can do that. But
No. Keep it activated. But I suppose it's going to make sense, though, isn't it? Because they haven't had any prep on them. Once we've gone through this heavy liming,
it'll be significantly less next time. But yeah, the mini-map is going from like a yellow to a beautiful like Indian Ocean bluey green. Excellent.
Well, that's what we want.
So,
Well, I'll tell you what then. To save you having to travel too far, I will, if I put down, because we do have the shop, what's it called? Store deliveries mod. So I'm just going to do it here. So if you want to, in fact, no, I can do it where you are there. You tell me when you're empty.
well, I've got 26%, so yeah, just shove it over there for me.
I'll stick it in the corner right here.
I know I've also got some back at the...
You have, but we're going to go through it pretty quickly, aren't we, by the sounds of things?
We're going to munch this. I've got 23% now.
Right, well, I've just bought... There's 8 bags in the corner on your right, to behind you in the corner of the field here. There's 8.
So much.
You're very welcome.
But what excites me, though, if you think about how many potatoes we got off of this field...
It's going to be ridiculous.
That was without any field prep.
Yeah, that was on a completely base game, unprepped, unlimed, unnitrogen field, so the yield... What was it? Was it 400 or 500,000 something we got?
Didn't that happen there?
I'm going to... I can answer this question myself, can't I, by actually going over to the potato bunker here. It should bring up a display. 572,342. So as near as makes no difference, 600,000 litres of potatoes. Wow, mate.
Wow. And they're worth at peak 127,000, I think. So a little bit of lime never hurt nobody.
Absolutely. That's amazing. So I've got no idea what kind of yield increase we'd get from a fully prepped field, but if 572 is what we get with an unprepped, I don't know, what do you reckon it might be? Would it be north of 700,000, do you think, if not more?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Awesome sauce, mate. That's what we want. Tatties.
I'd love to think so.
Yeah.
Lots of tatties.
So, but obviously the field you're liming there, I'm essentially going to follow you around in the Massey with the seed drill, but we can't, obviously we need the other potato machines to plant potatoes, so I won't do the potato planting just yet. I'll get in the Massey and I'll wait for you to get to another field. In fact, you may as well do. We've got field 7, the one that's nearby you. Next.
Yeah, I think field 7's ready to go, isn't it? We can't plant potatoes until March, so this is
of course,
just prep.
Right. Okay.
Let me run over there now.
I'm just going to jump in the menu actually and just see what the precision farming data gives us for field 7. So field 3 looks perfect. Yeah, they all need some lime. They're all going to need a coat of lime before we drill.
Okay.
So I can't.
It's weird because that's the texture is lime.
Yeah,
on
it's
that field.
yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's in the map menu itself in the PDA. It's the field that you're just doing there, the potato field. That's a lovely greeny colour, and everything else that we own is hovering around the yellowy kind of colour. So everything's going to need a good coat.
A good old coat.
A good old coat, yes. So I am.
It's a pretty simple job.
Certainly is. What are your preferences, Mrs. SG, for what crop we shall put in field 7? Our first crop that we will be drilling on this map. What's your preferences? What do you think we should have?
Oh, goodness. Well, I've never personally done rye before.
Rye?
Then, apart from selling the crop, apart from selling the crop, we're not really going to be getting much out of it. As in, we can't make flour out of that rye, I don't think the
No,
Montana
I think you're right, yeah.
works that way.
So should we concentrate initially now on stuff that we can do something with once it's been harvested, do you think? To make flour?
Yeah, so wheat, barley, sorghum.
Right. Wheat it is, mate.
Sunflowers.
For field 7, I shall go for wheat. We'll put that one in, I reckon.
I'm just going to top up while I'm here.
No problem. No problem. There we go. One limed field. Is that?
I'm on my way.
Okie dokie. I shall follow you because your working width is way wider than mine, and mine's going to take ages. But yes.
Veggies to sell as well.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, just driving past there.
There we go. Right.
Yeah.
Lower down.
Coat is going on.
Turn on. And we're planting, mate. Woohoo!
Our first planting.
Yep.
It's pretty cool, really, that we got to do.
Do you reckon you could pull your mic a bit closer to you, mate?
Oh, I apologise.
No.
Is that better?
There you are. Hello again.
It was quite cool that we got to do a harvest straight away, really.
It was. Yes, we've got to benefit from something straight away. Where did we put most of that? That's in the production system, isn't it? Is it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, we kept some for the sorghum. We kept some of the sorghum for chicken feed.
That's right, yeah.
And then the rest has gone in to make flour.
Excellent.
And then, of course, the corn's gone for silage.
That it has, yes. I know that much because that was quite a task. I did it, yes. It was good fun though. That's one thing I've not actually done. Hello, doggies. I can hear you.
Yeah, frustratingly, someone now is at my front door. So I am gonna.
Go on,
you have to stop the recording here, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, not at all, mate. We'll pick you all back up in a few minutes. When Mrs. SG has answered her door. See you in a few. Hello again, everyone. Sorry about that. We're back.
Sorry, everybody. My dad came around to grab something, and there was a message in my phone saying, "Hi, I'm gonna pop around," but obviously I was busy recording and didn't see it. So
oh, not to worry, mate.
What's the surprise?
Life always goes on in the background, doesn't it? And he needed his pan back, didn't he, so he can cook you your tea.
Yes, we're having dinner together tonight. So,
Nice.
We're. Funny enough, I've already had this week, but I didn't say anything to him because my mum's version is much better than mine. Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
But mum's recipe is just, it's magical.
Really? What's the I'm interested.
What's
so special? Oh, you don't know what she does. It's just better.
It's just better. I don't know what she does.
Do you know what?
One of these days I'll bug her for the recipe.
It's one of those things, though. Have you ever found it that, regardless of what it is you're eating, whether it's a sandwich or a full-blown meal, if someone else has cooked it, it tastes better?
Better.
Is that the same for you as well? Because I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get desperately upset if I go to a restaurant and that restaurant has clearly... If I can cook better than when I pay for a meal in a restaurant, that is one thing which really annoys me.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you're eating out and you have something that you can cook, I can do better.
Do you know what? I very rarely have that because I do most of the cooking in this house. Every time I go and eat out somewhere, it always tastes better because someone else has made it. And I'm...
Yeah, yeah, so now what I tend to do to go against any disappointment is I'll order something that I definitely cannot or don't make. So
Makes sense.
I always try and order something like that.
Yeah,
so
that makes perfect
recently
sense.
I had one of our local bistro pubs started their beef Wellingtons.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know about you, but beef Wellington is pretty much everything that's good in life. Pastry and an incredible piece of steak with some immense sauce.
Oh.
And I just would not know how to make that. Well, I could, but I wouldn't have the patience, and it's a particularly hard dish to make.
I've never made it before, to be honest.
You've had one though, right?
Oh, yeah. I've had a Wellington before.
So I bet our American viewers may not have had a beef Wellington. It's quite a British thing, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah. Yeah, you're right there.
So you might have to Google it. And my most recent one had the most incredible bit of steak, just perfectly cooked in the middle.
Nice.
And I savoured every single bite. Every single bite.
Whereas if that was me, I'd have just smashed it in my face and gone, yeah, that was good. What's next?
Yeah, it's never big enough, is it?
Never. I'm hungry now, though.
Yeah, I'm always hungry, so what difference that make? But the one dish which I always really, really appreciate as well, because I know how difficult it is to make and how time consuming, is risotto.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So me and Liam, we do make risottos.
Regular thing. A regular risotto.
A regular risotto. We have lots of different different ones.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of time.
It does, yeah.
You just stir and stir and stir. So if there's a risotto on the menu, I quite regularly go for those because again.
But then you judge it.
I'm like, I judge it, but 9 times out of 10, restaurants really do nail risottos.
Oh, do they?
And also, when I'm paying, you're always paying quite a lot of money, so I look down the menu and think, that's like, takes 5 minutes to cook, that takes 5 minutes to cook. Ooh, that's like an hour of someone's time. That's worth the money.
Yeah. No, I know what you
I'm a
mean.
bit funny like that.
We all have our ways,
Very
mate. We all
funny.
have our ways.
Yeah, and you're like, is that going to be a big enough plate? Yes.
Yes,
I'll have
that's literally how I go by things. If we go out for food, it's always just what's going to be the biggest thing that fills the plate. Yeah, definitely.
How did I know? How did I know that was going to be you?
Well, I don't know, but yeah, you are making me hungry though.
When you have lunch, I will come back with 1 sandwich and you tend to come back with 2. That's how I think I knew.
Or just one double-sized sandwich.
One
with
double-sized
with
sandwich,
everything in
yes.
it. Just anything I can find. Brilliant. How are you getting on over there, mate?
This one. I like it.
Say that again, sorry, mate. I couldn't quite hear you there.
It's a very, very big field, this one.
Which one
Well,
are you
not
in?
very big, but it's bigger than it
Oh, yeah.
looks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Have we got something? We got something in that field, haven't we?
We do indeed. We have canola.
Canola. Excellent. Again, that's a freebie. That one, isn't it? That's just what the map gave us to start off with.
I don't remember us getting the drill out. I think this is definitely the first time we've had the drill out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the first drilling of our farm.
Woohoo!
It's going down pretty well.
Yeah, it looks it. I can see in the distance.
Yeah. And it's
Magical work.
it's not taking too much of either fertilizer or seed. We're at 72% seed and 90% fertilizer, so that's excellent.
That is excellent.
Yeah, it is. It's quite an economical direct drill. This, I must admit.
Yeah, that's a decent mod, that one. I've not used that one before, but
Yeah, it's a good one.
width on it?
It's not particularly wide. It is. Let me just have a look. Actually, I'll jump into the
4.5?
3 meters. It's a 3 meters. So yeah, it'll do. It's perfect for this map and this farm, I must admit.
Yeah, getting around is sometimes challenging.
Yes, yeah. Although I must admit, when it comes to when we come to reseed the grass field that I've got in front of me at the minute, this is going to feel really, really small. Yeah,
yes, it may be a case that when we buy or when we sell the potatoes, we treat ourselves to another drill, maybe a bigger one. So
I
we have
like
a small
that
one and a
idea.
big one.
I like that idea very much so, mate. Yep, there we go. Battle plan created. We'll be getting a bigger drill in the future for our grass field.
Yeah, but we'll still keep that little one because a lot of these fields we wouldn't be able to access with larger equipment.
There is that.
So-
There is that. Although, again, this is one that I actually, when I started the other Court Farm series, I had this drill on there as well, and it soon became apparent that I could, whether it was impatience or it was just obviously the time it was taking to do the drilling itself, I upgraded to another direct drill that's 6 meters wide and it folds up, so it doesn't take up. You can still, it's no bigger than this when it's folded up, but it unfolds to 6 meters wide, and it's still a hang off the back cedar. It's not like a big one that you have to drag behind. It's one that is still just hangs off the PTO.
That's decent.
Yeah, so that could be a consideration. Yeah, it's double the size. It's still a direct drill. It's bright green. It's Spanish, and it's a good bit of kit. It just doesn't have. It doesn't do fertilizer as well, so you just have to run the fertilizer spreader afterwards, which is no, it's not so bad really. Not when your fertilizer spreader's got 40 odd meter spread. So
this one doesn't. This isn't the 40 odd meter one.
it's not, is it? That's 18, is it?
We need, if that.
Should we upgrade it at some point, or is it 12?
Yeah, I prefer the little Kubota.
Kubota. Oh, the box one that sits on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the wrong menu. Why? Let's have a look. This is
Sorry, mate, I'm
12.
struggling to hear you again there.
This is 12 metres.
Oh, is it?
Can you hear me now?
Hear me now. Yep, I got you. I got you.
I think you can add an extension to this. You can add discs which fold out, which turns it to 18.
Did we not? Do you know what? Forgive me. That might have been my fault, actually, because I think I might have been the one to stick that into the collection when we were setting things up.
Yeah, it is unnecessarily
Narrow.
smaller.
Well,
Let's put it that way, but I'm not complaining, especially as soon as you're doing 3 metre.
well, I don't mind if you want to upgrade it, mate. It's no skin off my nose in that respect. But we're almost done with this drill anyway.
Excellent.
With this field anyway. And all you'll be doing in that field is increasing our yield for the canola, won't you? So that's good.
Yes.
Excellent
yes,
stuff.
friend.
Excellent stuff. So
I'm just grabbing the lime which is in our store at the moment.
oh, okay. Have you? I think there was one and a bit bags in the corner of that field. Is all that gone now?
Yeah, that's gone.
Nice, nice. Okay.
We've got 4 bags left in the store, but that may be 3 and a bit.
Yeah, that'll be gone soon, no doubt.
Yeah, I was just trying to negotiate around that little... This is quite a big bit of kit, this Gretel.
It is, yeah.
So.
Are you? Oh, for dragging it around the yard.
Yeah.
It's good practice, though. I must admit, we had
It's amazing practice.
yeah.
Basically.
in the comments of it might have been our first video on here. There was a fair few comments on how difficult it is to move around that particular farm, and it's not that bad, I've got to say.
It really isn't.
No.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's, as we just said before, it's really good for practice. It's good discipline, so you can keep to keep an eye on your speed. But it's absolutely nowhere near impossible. Oxy has done an incredible job with this map.
I agree.
And the farms are not. And I know a lot of our American friends, and especially people who do actual farming in real life, they'll be used to much wider, more open plan farms, so to speak. But this is what we have here, especially what we have here on Stonebridge here. This is commonplace for the United Kingdom and farms. They're
very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. They are much tighter yards in the UK. It's just the reality of we don't have as much space, so we have to fit stuff in.
That's right.
This is reality, and Oxygen David has done a superb job in demonstrating that.
It's mega, isn't it? It really is.
And that's not to say that I'm not, because I've started on Bucks County, and I'm making my own farm on there.
How are you enjoying that?
And I'm like you. I love making my own farms. We get creative with it, don't we?
Certainly do.
So, before I get started, where would you like to move to next for your planting? Did you want to go?
I'm
field number 4 okay for you?
Anyone's fine for me, mate. I really have no preference whatsoever. It's all good for me. So are you
I've just finished liming 5, so I need to now do one that you're going to move into. So I could start 4.
Is that
if you wanted to do a smaller field, we can do 1. It's up to you.
Let's do 1, because we haven't got that. That's not had anything in it at all yet, has it? So it's just so I'm still getting familiar with the fields that we've got. It's for the field that's to your left, the one that you're just driving into now.
The one I'm driving into right now. Yes, that's correct.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm literally just running the last row on this field now, so I'll be ready to drill into something in a matter of moments.
Okay, so I'll drive around to field number 1. I think we need to go past... We need to drive through what was the pig or cow field.
Okay.
Past the corn.
Right, I'm with you, yeah.
One,
so. I see. Yeah, we're still getting our bearings with what fields what on this farm, aren't we?
Yeah, I do love that we've got 1 to 7 though.
Yes, it is pretty.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Right, the field of wheat has been drilled, mate.
can make some good flour with that.
Absolutely. Now we did turn field stones off in the menu when we first got this save set up, but it has. I think these must have been already there. So when we
harvest, I'll run.
Yes,
I'll run a stone picker over them.
That's right. Yeah, we'll get these pulled out the field. Right. So I'm. Oh goodness me, riding the wall here on this bridge. So I'm turning in around the silage bunker and driving through the field in front of that, aren't I?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay.
That's exactly where I'm heading now.
Alright, I got you.
Just have a look. Okay,
There
so
we
there's
go.
one. I think I'll go the proper way.
The proper way.
So go through that other, past the old house.
Yeah,
behind the cows.
I'm following you
There's a
now.
gate.
Almost. I'm almost behind you. There we go. Excellent stuff. Ah, is this field one, is it? Let me pull my... Do you know what? It would help if I pulled my
Yeah, this is
menus
field
up.
one.
There we
It's
are.
going to be a very tight turn. In fact, I think I'm going to reverse into this.
Ah. Here we go, everyone. This is Sim Gamer's reversing skills.
Oh,
No pressure.
Managed to swap vehicles. No pressure, everybody.
No pressure whatsoever. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh,
No.
it's that gate post, isn't it? It's a bit of a pain.
Yeah, it's the gate post.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, there you go. Bit of right hand down. Oh, look at that. We'll make a farmer of you yet, mate.
You absolutely
Oh,
will.
mate,
There we
that
go.
was silky.
In.
Nice work.
Yeah, I couldn't make that turn. Not with this long thing.
Now watch my debauchery as I smash in. There's, just to make it awkward, on the left hand side there's a telegraph pole and one of the phone exchange boxes. So my swinging, and plus I've got the... Yeah, that's
You've
just...
got a thing on the front. Yeah,
I've got a
as
thing
well.
on the
I think
front.
You might need to reverse as
I'm going to
well.
have to reverse as well, yeah. Goodness me.
I know. It's testing our skills. This is.
It certainly is.
Want me to do a headland for you?
Yes, that would be wonderful, mate. Yeah, then I can make a... Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to use the hedge.
I just realised I went right instead of left. I know you prefer going left, don't you?
Oh, I don't mind. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm just going to drive through the hedge. This is a bit of a difficult one there. There we go. Right, I'm in.
Nice.
What should we put in this field, mate? What should we have in this one? Should we have some oats?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Okay, oats it is. Right, turn on, drop down, and off we go. Oh, we got field stones in this one as well.
I know. I should have. God, I'm wobbling like all over the place. I've been drinking pints of vodka.
Drunk farming.
Drunk fun. I know, it's the morning. I promise you. All I've had is
Yeah.
coffee.
A
and
skinful
I
from the
haven't
night before. Morning, everybody. Farming this morning.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I actually only had one drink last night. Just had a
Did
little,
you?
little something.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm just conscious. I'm just looking at the time on this clip. I know that we this initial first half has already been split into two. I understand that, but should we say a quick temporary goodbye to everyone and bring everyone back in when we've got a bit further on in a wee while?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Okie dokie. Right, we'll join you all again. For you guys, it'll be a matter of seconds. For us, and again, an undetermined amount of time when we've got a bit further. So,
Perfect.
see you shortly.
See you all soon.
Hello again, everybody. Hello, mate. We're back.
We're back. And we've been busy. We have been so busy.
Very busy indeed. It's several hours have passed since our last little segment of video. We've done nothing but liming, drilling and fertilising essentially. We're now in almost the last of our fields, I think. This was the cornfield, and we're now putting some linseed into the ground here. for a bit of variation.
Are indeed. Are indeed.
Yeah.
And field number 1, we completed that with the barley that you started with.
Yep.
And field number... Ooh, was it field number 4?
No, I think field number 1's the oat, I think. Is that oat? Field number 1's oat.
Of course. You're right.
Yeah.
Oats in field number 1, field number 4 barley, field number 7 wheat.
Yeah.
And then in here is going linseed.
Yes, because it looks pretty when it goes like a really nice purpley colour. It's really quite nice.
Oh, makes for good thumbnails.
Yes, yeah, you're right. It does actually. You're right. So, you're all limed now, are you, mate?
All lined and good to go.
Okie
so
dokie.
I'm going to go park this away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do some mowing, I think.
You're going to go mow the grass, are you?
I am.
Yeah.
Keep yourself busy and out of trouble.
As your tractor
We need
does
some
have a...
hay, don't we?
Yes. Yeah, we do. Well, we need grass and hay, don't we? So I suppose we need to... Well, we can mow the whole thing and then ted a bit of it, can't we? At our convenience.
Well, we have 300,000 litres worth of grass silage, corn silage, sorry.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So,
Yeah.
as priorities go, I think we'll actually have this packed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. As priorities go, I think the hay is going to be number 1 priority.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So we should. Yeah, because obviously the silage is accounted for. So yeah, we just need tons of hay. So yeah, you may as well mow and ted it, man, hadn't you?
What? Make hay while the sun shines?
Make hay while the sun shines. Absolutely.
I'm going to put this spreader where the rabbits are.
Yep, no probs. No probs at all.
Having after a very successful reverse into that field,
You're proud of that one?
yeah, but now I've gone back to reverting to my usual useless reversing self.
Reversing by braille.
You're so right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This field's going to take a while to drill, you know.
Yeah. Well, field 1 didn't take that long, but field 4 was a little bit of a time taker, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. You're right. You're right. We'll get there, though. We will get there.
It's
all...
a front mower, isn't it? So mow and ted.
Yes, yeah. If you stick the mower on the front, stick a tedder on the back, and you'd be laughing. It's quite handy actually. So if we were doing grass, you can stick a rower on the back and 2 jobs done with one. Or as you're going to do there, stick the tedder on the back and mow and hay in one. Mow and hay.
I'm not sure that the ted is as wide as the mower though.
No, it's not. It's not. But it doesn't matter. It'll just ted what you've mowed. I think the mower is 7.3 meters wide, I think, and the tedder is 9. Is it? Or does it say that? 8 or 9? But it'll just ted what's mowed, so it works. It even works perfectly with course play.
Does it?
Ask me how I know.
You're well practiced.
Very much so, yeah. Very much so. We need to schedule your next course play or auto. What would you like another a next stage in course play, or do you want to have a dabble at auto drive in your next lesson?
That's a very good question.
I suppose you'd benefit.
Probably another course play.
Another course play. Okay. We can do that.
The auto drive is cool because then I wouldn't have to do as much work.
Well, there is that, yeah. It's perfect for lazy farming and farm managing. Getting the basics of both of them means that you can then go you can really dive into the automation then, because once you've got auto drive working, you can then combine it with course play, and it'll run almost everything for you. You know, you can harvest a field and take and run grain cart and tip at a silo essentially without touching a button, as long as it's set up right. So it's
that is crazy.
it is cool. It is way cool. Yeah.
Okay, let's turn the mower on. I'm just doing these little fields here, so we're in the same vicinity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's a good idea. Yeah, we need everything we can get, don't we, for our cows?
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't actually realise how wide this tether is. It's so impressive.
Yeah, I can't actually remember which one we've got. If it's the one I think it is, I think it's 9 meters. I think.
It's saying Fanex 904 at the back.
Okay. Is it orange?
Red.
Yeah. I think it is the same one. I'm gonna have to go and look now. I'm gonna have to jump into the menu and have a look. Where are we? Tedders. Yeah, the Vicon Fanex. Yeah. Red, orange, yellow, whichever. Yeah. It is the one I thought it was. But yeah, being able to mow and ted or row at the same time is an awesome thing. It really is.
Yeah, it just cuts out another process, doesn't it?
Certainly does. Certainly does. So have you got a busy week ahead this week, Mrs. SG?
Yes.
Lots to do.
Lots of meetings. We launched a new website, so
Yeah.
I've been busy trying to book my calendar with meetings.
Joy.
But yeah, it's just mainly work at the moment, which is not as fun, but
It's got to be done
I
now,
just can't
mate.
believe the time of year that it is, that we're coming up to the big city soon.
Yeah, I know. It comes around so quickly, doesn't it?
I just don't know where this year has gone. It's like a blink and gone. How about you, buddy? Got anything special coming up?
No, not really. Not this week, I don't think. It's just going to be same old, really. Got a few episodes to record for the old channel. I'm trying to think of some new stuff to do, and I just most of the stuff I'm thinking of has either already been done, and I don't know whether I should do more of it. And do you know what I mean? Like tutorials
and
and
stuff.
stuff.
With ideas, and then people beat you to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've had a couple of ideas regarding courseplay, I suppose. Just potentially having a go at my own take on a courseplay and auto drive tutorial set of videos. But I don't, that it has been done before, and I know a couple of people have already got like a, because it's not something that's going to be like that's going to go on for episodes and episodes. If I did a courseplay tutorial series, it would probably be 3 or 4, maybe 5 episodes long.
Yeah.
And there's maybe the same for auto drive. There'd be, it's not going to be a long drawn out thing. So I'm just toying with the idea of doing that, because I've had a couple of people over the last X amount of time mention, like, could I do a tutorial, and I've always directed them to ones that I know already exist. But so whether
I'm a big believer in, it doesn't matter if they already exist. I've got some videos, for example, how to produce manure.
Yes.
And you think, well, no one needs to see that. That's my most watched video every single month.
Really?
Yep.
That's very interesting. Right, okay, yeah.
All of my how-tos continuously get viewed. And I think now that Farm Sim is free on PlayStation Plus, is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We've got a flurry of new people trying the game out.
I see.
Which is brilliant for the game.
Yeah.
And I've certainly seen a lot more how-to videos come.
Right.
Like even though I haven't been producing that many videos,
Yeah.
this has been my biggest revenue month for a while.
Is that, and that's
They're,
because of the manure, because of your how-tos?
yeah.
Interesting.
Lots of how-tos have been watched.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't actually know that Farm Sim's been put out on PS Plus for as this month's freebie.
Yeah, when did it? I think it was last week, maybe.
Right. Okay. That's yeah. Didn't know that.
So
Well,
you do get some interesting, and it's constant. People are always looking for that, and it's also really good for subscribers as well.
yes.
People find your channel, they like your how-tos, like, oh, actually, let's watch this person a little bit more.
Okay.
So
Right. Well, that's
information.
yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Well, that might make me consider it a little bit more then. Put together a bit of a course play and auto drive tutorial, maybe.
Yeah, but of course, people with PlayStation can't get access to that. But
Oh God, of course not. Yeah, that'd be a waste, wouldn't it? Yeah, of course not. They can't.
But the way how you teach is very good.
Is it?
So I think so I think you can really show people what's needed on their farm, really practical terms, rather than getting too dug down. I think you could have a basic, an intermediate, and an expert.
Yeah, there'd definitely be like the first episode would absolutely be learning the basics. What is it? You know, this, that, and the other. Because it's. I remember when I first found Farm Sim. Sorry, I'll get my words out properly. Back in the days of relative early days of FS19, Courseplay existed, and I remember watching. I think it was FSG, who kind of got me properly into the game, and his videos, and obviously he used Courseplay, and when I saw the menus come up, because it was laid out differently in FS19, the menu itself was different. It wasn't quite as integrated into the game as it is in FS22, which is kudos to the creators of it, to be fair. But yeah, he just used to baffle me, and it was kind of like, it was anxiety inducing. It was like, oh God, no, I couldn't. Looking at that, I wouldn't know what on earth to do with it. But yeah, but I took a brave pill one day and downloaded it, and sure enough, FSG had a couple of tutorial videos, and watched them, and before you know it, I'm off. The world is your oyster, so to speak, or the field.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Everybody learns different as well. Remember?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Not one size fits all.
Yeah, no, you're right there. Absolutely. Well, food for thought. Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
I would love to do more how-tos, but it's really trying to get into the mindset of the people watching. Like, what do they want to learn?
Yeah, yeah.
And you would think manure would not be something, that people would find interesting, but that gets a couple of thousand views a month.
Incredible, right? Okay. Well, it's interesting you should say that, because manure and the whole animal system thing. Again, I can only speak from my own experience, but I'm still relatively new to the whole animal thing. Even though I've played the game for what feels like years now, I've just mainly focused on the arable side of things. I just love mucking around in tractors and seeders and harvesters and stuff. I've never really given too much of a care about animals and manure and slurry and this, that, and the other. So now I'm doing what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. It's like, oh heck, I understand it on a very, very basic level, but what to do with manure, this, that, and the other, it's kind of still new to me.
Yeah. It's amazing, really. And the nice thing is you can play the game with or without. It doesn't make a difference if you never want to do animals ever.
No, yeah.
That's the beauty of the game. There's no, because
No.
it is open world. There is no missions.
You're absolutely right.
You just got to do what you want to do.
Exactly, yeah. You couldn't be more right. That's one of the most wonderful things about this game is that it's not the same for everybody. You can do it how you want to do it, with or without mods, with or without cheats, with or without whatever. You know, you can approach it exactly how you want to do it, and that's why I love it so much, because it's never the same, kind of.
Yeah, it's strange because it is the same, yet it isn't. It's
Yeah.
the same as farming in real life. There's so many different ways how you can do the same thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Quite rare, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
When you do something, it's this process is what's done. In farming, you know, there are goodness knows how many different ways you can fertilise. There are goodness knows how many ways you can spread lime. There's so many different ways that you can subsoil, you can cultivate, you can do this, you can do that. It's all down to the different types of soil, the different regions in the world.
It's mega,
It's
isn't it?
fascinating.
It's a wonderful game, and that's why we love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
man.
absolutely do love it.
How are you getting on over there, anyway, mate?
Both fields mowed and tedded.
There
I'm
you
just
are.
windrowing them now, ready to bale.
Excellent.
Did you want me to bale, or did you want me to pick it up loose, actually? What would you prefer?
Well, I don't know. We've got a baler, haven't we, somewhere? Yes, we have. We've got a baler, but we don't have a forage wagon. So, do we? Do we have a forage wagon? No, I don't think we do we?
What one of these forage?
No, you know, a pickup wagon. We've got
That's our animal transport.
an animal transport. The blue and white trailer is a silage trailer. Do you know what? That's what we didn't do.
What's that?
What we technically, in inverted commas, we didn't do properly. You know, when we were doing the corn silage, the chaff,
What's that?
we should have used the blue and white trailer.
Yeah, we should have actually.
Yeah. Goodness me.
And we could have put silage additive in there as well.
Yes, fail. There you go.
About.
See? Multiple ways of doing it. You can use a normal trailer, and like we did, or we can use a proper silage trailer and add silage additive and do it that way, which we forgot to do. So we'll remember for next time.
Yeah, it's a bit of an epic fail, actually.
Yeah, it was a bit. But no, I don't think we actually have a pickup wagon, so it would be baling. Right, I need to go and
I'll bale these.
Okay. I'm out of... What am I out of? I'm out of seed. No, fertiliser. I'm out of fertiliser.
Are you okay? Do you need me to bring it to you?
No. You crack on, mate. I don't want to stop you doing what you're doing.
Let
I
me
shall...
just fold this out of your way. There you go.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at your lovely rose. Excellent.
Are we going to drill some new grass seed into here?
I suppose we probably would, wouldn't we? Yeah.
I think it'd be a worthwhile activity.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Absolutely, yeah. And I think I've just... No, I'm not even going to try. I've come the wrong way here. I'm not even going to try and get this thing round there. I need to...
Oh, yeah. I went, yeah, go the long way.
Yeah. Definitely.
I looked at that and thought, no.
No. Not getting that round there. Because obviously there's no articulation in this. Right. Where am I going? We do have some seeds somewhere, don't we? Do we have some in that shed of yours?
We do, yes.
Right, okay. Might need to drag some out. Possibly. Right. Jump out. Open that. Right, seeds. Which one's seeds? That's seeds, isn't it? Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to super strength this, I'm afraid, very quickly. Apologies, everybody. Super strength on. bring some out of here. There we go. Is that working? No. Let's just drop that there. Bit tatty. Fill up with seed.
Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to check on the fertilisation status.
Oh yeah.
Still 0%.
What's 0%?
That should have moved on. Silage. On silage.
Oh, is it not? You mean the fermenting?
Yeah, it's not even 1%.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Does it? Oh, that's interesting. We are still in the same game month. Will that have done anything?
Yeah, I would have expected to have seen like at least 5% minimum.
No, you're right. Oh, that could.
That's
After
great.
all that work, all those hours of backing and toing, it better add work.
It better work.
That's going to be marginally disappointing. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that when we click over to October. If it hasn't done anything, then we know there's a problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay. Got me a bit.
It does go up in percentages. It's not like 1 month it's 0%, next month it's 100%.
Yeah, no, it does. You're right. Yeah, yeah. You got me worried there.
Yeah, that's got me worried as well, especially as soon as I know how much work you did there.
Well, I know. Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, because we don't want. That's what 300 and something thousand litres of. What was it? 372? Did you say?
327.
327. Yeah. It's a huge amount of silage that we don't want to. I've never known a bunker not to work.
No, I've never known that.
No,
either.
there shouldn't be any reason why it wouldn't. He says. I don't know. Time will tell, mate. Time will tell.
Might have to beg Oxygen David for some help. How do we fix this?
Yeah. We'll figure it, mate. I'm sure we'll figure it somehow. I am acutely aware, though, Mrs. Simgamer, that we are rapidly approaching the end of time, as it were.
At the end of time.
End of time.
Time as we know it.
Time as we know it, for this episode, at least. Yeah. Yeah, we are knocking.
Friends, we'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day, no matter what time you're watching this. Again, apologies that it's a little late.
It is what it is, mate.
And
It
you'll
is.
be watching this on Sunday.
Yes, but at least it's been done. That's the main thing. We've got it done.
It's been done, and we'll try and get another one out, another one recorded quickly as well. So
Indeed.
I like to be ahead of ourselves because life happens, doesn't it?
It does, yes. No, you're absolutely right. It is. It's good to get ahead of ourselves. I always try and do that, but it's easier said than done most of the time, I must admit.
Yeah, we've been really good with keeping ahead of time, but as I say,
Now and again,
life's
mate.
a strange thing.
It certainly is. It certainly is. So yes, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Had a bit of fun as we've been nattering along the way, doing our farming.
And if you have, you know what to do.
Yep.
Like, comment and subscribe to both of our channels for more wonderful videos from me and Farmer Sim like this on Court Farms here.
Absolutely. So, from me and thee, we shall see you in episode. This is episode 3, isn't it? So we'll see you in episode 4.
See you in episode 4.
Take care,
Bye
everyone.
for now.
Bye, bye.